Got to be real.
Be real. Be real. Yes, guys, what's going on? Just finished a gym session. Back and buys. You can't really see my bicep shape because it's just so pumped out, but yeah, anyway. So much blood flowing them, you can't even see the cuts anymore. Whew. Okay, anyway. Wait. We're gonna talk about Miguel Cotto. What's next for Cotto? And first of all, I just want to say, gym's going pretty good for me, to be honest with you. I've as most of my subscribers, as all my subscribers will know, I had an operation. It's been about over 2 months now, 2.5 months, I think. And had a hernia, and alhamdulillah, I'm getting back into it, but I can't do any sort of exercises like I can't do back for I can't do I can't do my legs. I can't do any sort of standing up exercises like deadlift, squats, anything like that. I can't really do. But so what I'm just doing, I'm just isolating the exercises, and that's a good way to go about it. I think if you're injured, you need to like go for the machines and the isolation exercises rather than lifting too many dumbbells. Like I was doing biceps today. Instead of doing the dumbbells and putting so much weight on my stomach, I just sat down, did the machine, controlled my bicep, and just did it like that. But anyway, forget about that, right? Let's talk about Miguel Cotto and what's next for him now. Cotto's coming off a tremendous performance against who did he fight? Sergio Martinez, okay? And he stopped Sergio Martinez, which was very impressive. Regardless if Martinez had the knee injury or not, I still thought Cotto looked phenomenal. And I thought he looked phenomenal in the Rodriguez fight. I thought he looked phenomenal in that fight, but I thought the possibility was that, and this often happens, that when you're up against a lesser opponent, you just go through him, and we didn't know what level Rodriguez was at, and we don't know, still don't know what level he is at. We don't know where his limits lie. We don't know, so you know, he hasn't faced the top tier, so we don't know if Cotto beat, you know, someone who had a lot of potential, you know, or he beat a shit fighter. But you can't take away that his performance looked good in the Rodriguez fight, and his performance looked exceptional in the Martinez fight. Back-to-back victories for him. Freddie Roach has done a tremendous job, and I think Freddie Roach is very clever in helping Cotto choose his fights for him, because Freddie Roach understands. I think Freddie Roach does a lot of handpicking. I think that the weight drain of Cotto was a brilliant idea when Manny Pacquiao fought Cotto, and I like Pacquiao, but you know, you gotta say it how it is. You know, this is Be Real TV, and I keep it real. And at the end of the day, he did weight drain Cotto, but so yeah, Freddie Roach, I think he's done a good job in terms of handpicking the opponents correctly. I mean, everybody talks about Mayweather Jr. handpicking opponents. So I think Freddie Roach does that too. But you know, someone like Pacquiao, he's willing to face anyone, and if it turns out a difficult style, he'll rematch him for the pride and stuff. Whereas Mayweather, you know, do you know what I mean? He's not so much for the pride. Now, moving on to Cotto, I've waffled too much in this video, I do apologise. But moving on to Cotto, what's next for him? His options are open, because he currently holds the 160-pound belt, but he's not a fully fledged 160-pound. He's a 155-pound fighter who can easily make 154. But so you see, that's gonna tempt fighters with 154 to face him, 160 fighters to face him for that 160 belt. And there's Triple G out there, Gennady Golovkin. There's Floyd Mayweather Jr. But I think the big fight for him is also, you know, another one that is there, which I think is a huge fight, which I think makes sense. It's Saul Canelo Alvarez and Lara winner. I think that if Canelo gets through Lara, for sure they'll make the fight between Canelo versus Miguel Cotto. I think it's a good icebreaker. We need an ice-breaking fight between Top Rank and Golden Boy. We need an icebreaker just to get the ball rolling, and you know, for the fights to begin and for it to become official that Golden Boy are doing business with Top Rank. Because right now it's still talk and nothing's actually happened. So I think Cotto is the star power of Top Rank at the moment. I don't even think Manny Pacquiao is at that level of. He's got the fan base or whatnot, but I don't think he's the talk of the town like Cotto is. Excuse me. I definitely think Cotto is the buzz of the town right now, not Pacquiao. And I think Canelo versus Cotto would be a very good fight if Cotto can get through Canelo can get through Lara. But the thing is, Lara is a very tough fight as well. I think that if Lara busts up Canelo, I think that it's going to be difficult to match up Lara, because Lara has a difficult style to beat, a more difficult style than Canelo Alvarez to figure out, because he moves a lot. It's a tricky fight for anybody. But the people to beat Lara, you know, you got to, if you can bang and you're short and you're stocky, someone like Canelo. But Canelo doesn't really fight like Angulo. You know, we've seen like Angulo, but he put Lara down multiple times. So if Angulo can do that, I'm sure there are other fighters. I mean, if Canelo decides to fight in the style that Angulo fought in and fights in an aggressive style, we know that Canelo can be a great aggressive fighter than Angulo, because I mean they went toe to toe. It was toe to toe, and Canelo gave him it toe to toe, and Angulo came up short, and Canelo took the victory. So if Cotto faces Canelo and Canelo gets through Lara, I think it's a very, very interesting fight. But I think Canelo is the bigger guy in that. I think he's faster, and I think he's stronger, and I think he's got better head movement. But the thing is, Cotto is Freddie Roach in his corner right now. Freddie Roach is a genius. Honestly, his fighters win. It's very rare that they lose, and I think that Freddie Roach plays a huge role in this fight. And if it is to happen, I don't think he should rematch Mayweather. I think that if he gets the fight, he will take it. But I don't want to see Cotto versus Mayweather, because the truth is Cotto's bigger now. And yeah, he's under Freddie Roach, he might put a bit of a better fight, but then so is Mayweather. Mayweather's more defensive minded right now with Floyd Mayweather Senior. I don't think he's gonna fight the Maidana fight again. He's gonna fight a tactical Canelo, or because there were times when Mayweather just stood on the ropes against Maidana. I saw that. I was like, why are you still on the ropes? Why don't you move? So I do think he chose to, you know, when I think back at it, I do think that he chose to stay on the ropes against Maidana. I think if he wanted to, he could have taken him to the centre of the ring. I think he was very angry about his twins getting aborted, and I think that's why he fought on the ropes, and that's why it looked like a difficult fight for Mayweather. But I think if he wanted to, he could have easily like danced in the middle of the ring. And I think if he fights Cotto, I don't think it'll be too much like the first fight. I think it'll be more of a shot out for Mayweather this time. I think that Mayweather will be too quick on his feet, his defense will be too good. In the pocket, out the pocket, I don't see Cotto hurting Mayweather with them body shots that he throws, because Mayweather has never, in my opinion, I don't remember a time when he's been really stung by a hard body shot, which Maidana threw hard body shots, and I think that Maidana arguably could throw as hard, if not harder, than Cotto does. So, you know, I don't really want to see the Mayweather fight. I want to see Mayweather fight a different style. We've seen the matchups of Floyd Mayweather Jr., and I don't really want to watch Mayweather fighting with the brawler again. I keep saying this, you know, I've done a video on it, I haven't uploaded it yet, but I'm going to. But I don't want to see Mayweather against the same old brawlers. And you know, Cotto isn't necessarily a brawler, but he's a boxer brawler, and he, you know, he's not really he hasn't got the fastest hands, the fastest feet. He's got power, and I want to see Mayweather in there with someone who's not so powerful, but someone who has speed, someone with fast footwork, you know, a fast fighter with a good jab, bam, 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 bam. I want to see someone like that, you know, Muhammad Ali type fighter. I want to see someone like, I want to see Mayweather fight a fighter who can move around the ring, who can make Mayweather chase them. I want to see something like that. I want to see something different. I don't want to see Mayweather running away for 12 rounds. I'm sick of that. Let me know what you guys think. Comments in section below. Subscribe as always. I think they should make the winner of Canelo versus Lara face Cotto. I think Triple G, he doesn't face anyone. I'll be honest, straight up, I speak the truth. He faces decent fighters. I think he's got so much ability, he's got a tremendous amateur record, but I really feel he should have faced Julio Cesar Chavez. Whose fault that is, I don't know, but I really feel he should have taken that fight. I think he should have faced Sergio Martinez before he retired, irrespective of any top rank golden boy, any promotional beef what's going on. I don't really know about Triple G in regards to his promotional issues, but you know, there's Andre Ward there. You know, there's so many fighters Triple G could face, and there's an excuse for one or two of them, but he can't make an excuse for all of them. And are they all ducking him? I don't think so. I don't think he's the Keith Thurman. I think that people are willing to fight Triple G. I think Andre Ward was willing to fight Triple G, but Triple G doesn't want to go up to that weight class. So, you know, people criticise Floyd Mayweather Jr. Oh, you're not fighting at 160, you're not fighting at 154 pounds, you know what I mean, fully fledged 154 pounds. But then people don't give Triple G stick. I give Triple G stick as well. I think that Triple G, he ain't gonna face Cotto. He's a bit of a ducker. He's facing, you know what I mean, he's facing someone he's gonna walk through right now, and I'm not interested in that fight at all. Curtis Stevens, I wasn't interested in that fight really. I watched it, but I wasn't interested. So I want to see Cotto face winner of Canelo versus Lara. I don't see Triple G taking on Cotto, to be honest with you. Even though I think he could win the fight, I just don't see him taking on a top elite fighter like Cotto, because Cotto is elite. You know what I mean? He's experienced. He's got Freddie Roach. He's on the rise. He's quick. He's faster on his feet. Much faster on his feet than Gennady Golovkin is. But Gennady Golovkin holds the power and he knows how to cut off the ring. But then you see Cotto's got the defense as well right now. He's experienced. He's got the footwork. He's got the body shots. He's going to put it on Triple G. I don't think Triple G's going to walk through Cotto if they fought. It won't happen like that. Cotto would put up a very good fight. Let me know what you think. Comments in the section below. Subscribe as always. You know, I'm not saying that Cotto can beat Triple G. I'm not saying Triple G could beat Cotto. But it is what it is. I want to see Cotto fight the winner of Canelo versus Lara. Let me know what you guys think. I'd like to see Triple G as well, but I don't think it's going to happen. In a bit.